And welcome back to Let's Play Content 2, where we last left off in the middle of this dialogue. Wait. Don't worry, we can trust them. Go back home now. They're adepts, not unlike us werewolves. They guard an ancient secret. We can trust them. They will not betray us to the world. Woof. It's going quite late. Why don't you go to the inn and rest? But then, I will not leave this place. You aren't going home? When I learned to reveal I lost my human form, the wild is my home now. So, Master Maha, you always look this way? And the little one? The child changed because he looked directly at the full moon. So by tomorrow morning, he will have returned to his human form again? Correct, now let us retire. And so we did. Felix and Patty stayed the night at the inn. Folks didn't sleep much last night. Didn't look like you got any rest at all. Master Ma told us all about you. Don't worry about the bill, it's on us. Farewell, friends. Is that another Colossal guy? Maybe we should stay and try climbing out its rock one more time. Nah, I think they're just normal guys. Was really noisy last night too. Ooh yay! Stuff to steal. Actually, I think I'll get the dialogue out of the way, then I'll loot the town. I've already grabbed two stuff. Alright, here's the kid. Hey, you guys, thanks for last night. Oh yeah, that's right, you probably don't recognize me in my human form. I was in the cave of Maha, I was that little werewolf. I'm the reason you came to stay in our village and we don't have to wear hoods. Okay then, I'm gonna go back in here then. Bye. Ah, you came. I've been waiting for you. Would you mind telling me a little more about werewolves? You want to know the reason we possess? Sorry, kinda tired. We possess the power to transform into beasts? Well, actually, yes. Do you find it strange that we can change our shapes? Well, yes. But surely changing one's shape is not really all that unusual. What are you getting at? Think about the caterpillar for a moment. When the time is right, does it not transform into a beautiful butterfly? Oh yeah, it's certainly natural. But it doesn't change back afterwards. And the pillbug and the hedgehog, do they not change their shapes to protect themselves? I've heard of these creatures, yeah. And many amphibians possess the power to change colour at will, correct? In light of all this, do you mean to tell me you find werewolves so abnormal? Well, to be honest, I hadn't thought of it that way before. Perhaps you simply did not give it enough thought. How insulting. I, sir, am a scientist. Gee, a scientist. That is impressive. I've spent a great deal of time thinking about werewolves. For a time, I even felt cursed to have been born a werewolf. But after taking a more objective look at nature, I realized that weaker species have survived by evolving, by transforming. Don't you agree? Think about it for a moment. Without changing their bodies with weapons and armor, humans would be very weak creatures indeed. I believe that evolving into werewolves is just one way for humanity to survive. Of course, there's no way I can prove this theory, but I felt that our ability to use whirlwind was evidence of this. Whirlwind? Why? I had thought only the people of Garoh could use whirlwind. It was a gift known only to werewolves, to Garoh's pack, and that only a chosen few could use reveal. But now I find that you too can use these. What does it all mean? Why are you able to use whirlwind, and what is an adept? Sorry about that. Master Maha, do you know a continent called Angara? It lies far north of the Eastern Sea. Angara? In the middle of Angara there is a peak called Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph, then it's true, our legends say this peak has stood since the world began. If Mount Aleph does exist, then perhaps our legends are true. It does exist. These two hail from the village at the base of Mount Aleph, a village called Vale. They come from Multilith. Incredible. And they're both adepts, and while their powers may vary, everyone in Val is... I'm not sure if it's Val or Vale, who cares, is an adept to a certain degree. Then does that not make them like us in Garoh? In Vale, the myths say that Mount Aleph itself gave birth to the adepts. That is, this is not what the legends of Garoh tell us. As a people, they are quite gifted, but it goes far beyond that. Yeah, I'm still tired as hell. These mystical stones on Mount Aleph, the Synergy Stones, they are closely linked to the powers of the townsfolk. Synergy Stones, you say? If there were similar stones in Garoh, it might explain your powers as well. What manner of stones are these Synergy Stones? You've seen them, Maha, the shining stone at the heart of Ayers Rock. I know the stone you speak of, but Ayers Rock is quite far from Garoh. I don't see how it could affect the people here. I wonder, could it be the wind? Probably. Probably figured it out for yourself already, Felix. There are strong winds blowing within Ayers Rock. Those winds would carry far. Carry what? You're so dense. The power of the Synergy Stone. How is that possible? How could the stone's power be carried on the wind? Do not belittle the power of the wind. Given time, the wind can grind great mountains down to sand. I mean, the wind at Ayers Rock was strong enough to blow us off the ground. So why couldn't the wind carry particles of the stone all the way to Garoh? She's right. Those particles from the Synergy Stone must be charged with this power. This explains why your Synergy is weaker than that of Vale's people. You've been exposed to smaller particles. The wind patterns might also affect who among us in Garoh can use Whirlwind. Of course, this is all mere conjecture, but it does offer us some clues. Thank you, I'm Shiva. I'm pleased to meet you. Oh, haven't we given you our names, Master Maha? I am Kraden. This is Jenna. She can't speak for herself, you know. I can't though. Introduce me. And Felix. Yay! You must permit me to thank you for all you've done. Oh no, please, we don't need any thanks. That's too bad, I was going to give you this. It's a Jin! A Jinny! I think Jinny means one and Jin is two or more. Jinny, is that what you call him? When he is with you, he adds to your power. He is very helpful. I suppose you'll be continuing your journey now? Yeah. So you intend to travel by sea. That is a long journey. In that case, I think you'll get more use out of this genie than I will. Yay! Haha guys, it's mine! Ether! Oh, Ether's a handy one. Another Jin, talk about lucky. This is a great gift, we're quite thankful. You don't need to thank me, just take care on your travels. Good luck with the werewolf thing, Maha. Well, Felix, we must be going now. Okay. Let's break into his house. Nee. Nothing in here. Boring. Yes, we've got Ether, who restores PP, so it's a very handy Jin. I'm gonna give it Shiva. And running out of town now. I think I'll probably raid a town. I think I've got enough time. Haven't really got enough time to make it to the next town though. I think I'll start raiding towns, yeah. I'll see you in a sec, so I'm going to go fast forward while I raid some towns. Wow, I didn't find anything in any of the buildings, unless I've missed a building. Yeah, looks like them two things I found earlier, all that was in here. Anyway, let's see if we've got anything worth buying in this town. Nope. So no weapons, let's try the armor. Oh, we got something. Leather one shield. Oh. Added clothes. Something to chew about, that's about it. Yes, that looks like it for this part. I'll see you next part then, when we find out where we're going next. I think we better go check up on Piers now that we're finished with this continent, pretty much. So, see you there.